guys, it's Lena, and my layout today for you is entitled For the Love of Arancini. So for those of you who aren't Italian and don't know what they are, they're Italian rice balls. So they're a savory, I guess they could be appetizers, but they're a savory food that are uh, they're made out of arboreal rice, and then they're stuffed with either ground beef or just mozzarella cheese and peas, and just they're really really yummy. And then they're dusted in breadcrumbs and then fried. So they're really good. So this was my daughter having one for the first time at a local specialty shop that we go to. I usually make them myself, but I've never given them to her. But that day I was like, oh, let's see if she'll eat one. And we went out and she loved it. So I just snapped a picture of her eating one, and she ate it with her hands. So she was really cute. So the paper that I'm using, that cloud paper, is called I Heart Summer, Feel the Breeze from Simple Stories. And I just loved it. And I've been hoarding it for a long time. And I was always looking for the perfect layout, a perfect picture to pair it with, but I had to use it. So enough hoarding, I started using. So, and then I'm using some paper from the Crepe Paper Kiss Kiss collection, and that's that text paper, and it's called Falling for You. And that navy heart is from Pink Paisley, and that's the Pen Pals First Class sheet there. And I decided I wanted to add some very glittery gold cardstock into this layout, and that's from American Crafts. So that one there is the one with actual texture and glitter on it. It doesn't fall off, but it's just very thick. It's not that POW one, which they have it in gold. I just don't have the right shade of gold, and I just really wanted something really gold. So that's what that is. And in order to get it to stick, I used my hot glue gun, because the ATG tape, I feel like it's not sticky enough, and because I have this fear that stuff is gonna fall off my page, leave it to me to go, I wouldn't say overboard, but to be protective of my pictures, of my stuff. So that's that. So there I'm just, see there it is. AC, what does it say? Duotone glitter paper. It's not duotone, it's gold. It does not shine another color. It's gold. So yeah, I'm just sticking it down, and I really like the accent of the gold. I know gold is so in right now, but I love gold. My gosh, I want to put it everywhere. So yeah, I incorporated it into this layout with the paper and a few accents. So here I am just fiddling with stuff, and I'm going to go through, I have a lot of chipboard I don't use. I don't know why I don't use it, but I need to use it. So I'm just looking through my stuff here, and I end up putting it away right now, like for the time being, until I'm ready to use it. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I end up putting my title down first and then there I am, working around it. So I pull out my thickers and some of my alphas, and I decide on two fonts. So the Arancini, the word Arancini is in, what did I use? I think it's daiquiri. So, and the thickers are both white foam, but the fonts are different. So it just made enough of a difference and enough of an impact for me that I really liked it. So I used both daiquiri and rockabye, and like I said, they're both white foam. So I'm going to end up speeding it up here, but I end up putting down the word arancini, and I'm going to end up fast forwarding it a bit, cutting it out, because there's nothing more boring than watching someone either peel off the backing off of foam or placing letter stickers. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I just fast forwarded through it. So I put down Arancini, and now I'm going to put down For the Love. And then for the letters of, you'll see coming up, I just put it to the left-hand side of the word Arancini, and it's just a really small Recollections alpha sticker. They're black. There they are, black with the small with the background is clear, but the letters are black. So they're very cute and very dainty. So I thought it was just enough. So that's what I did. So it says, "For the love of Arancini." So I really enjoyed the colors of this layout. I know they're similar to a lot of the layouts that I do, but there's a lot of teal. Like that background paper, I don't use a lot of background paper like in that mass quantity. Like for a background, I'll pick something a little more subtle and not so busy, but I really liked it for this layout. I thought it was just enough. Like the clouds weren't overbearing. You know, there's really only a couple colors, the teal and then like a different darker shade of teal, and then the white, which transitions into clear, but then some of the clouds have the text on it. So I really, really like it. And that's why I brought in that other sheet of text paper from Crepe Paper from the Kiss Kiss collection, because I just thought it was a great play on everything that was going on with the background paper. So now I'm just going through the stacks and stacks of embellishments that I have, stickers, chipboard, trying to find something that's going to coordinate, because this was just a random sheet. I wasn't working from a kit. I just pulled stuff from my stash. So I'm going through to find out what's going to work. And I end up going back to the My Mind's Eye chipboard sheet there that's on the left. And I pull out that purpley pink frame. And I end up using it in the bottom left-hand corner after I stick this embellishment on the corner there. I thought it was just really cute. It was a little pop of yellow, but you know, gold in the family of gold. So I just thought that was really cute. I struggled a bit with that. I'm always struggling. My Lord. I am always struggling. But I had a hard time putting it in. It wasn't, maybe because I had the adhesive on the back already, but it just wasn't working for me. So like I said, I put the embellishment there, and I go through and I pick off all the little pieces that are in the frame, like the die cut pieces in the frame, and I end up using them, which was nice. So I put them, you'll see coming up. But I stuck that whole frame. It was 3 different pieces, but wasn't crazy about that that staying in the middle of the frame. So I end up, like, I wanted something to be there, and I didn't want to back it with paper because I wanted the height and the dimension. But I also was not, the saying on there wasn't what I was going for. And I think it says, "Believe in something wonderful," which is great, but it's not working with my layout. So I end up picking something from a different chipboard collection, and I end up using that Good Times one, and it's silver, and you would think that the silver and the gold don't go together or won't go together, but I kind of liked it. I'll be honest with you, the 2 metallics worked well for me. And actually Mercy Tiara did something similar on one of her layouts lately, where she used gold and silver together, and she finished out her layout with some gold and silver mist or splatter at the end, and I just really like that. So, and this is kind of similar, just without the splatter, the mix of the 2 metallics. I liked it. It works. So there you see I'm using the extra pieces from the die cut, and I just kind of use them as brackets, but kind of embellishments. I really like the way that turned out. So the stickers that I'm using are from Crepe Paper, the Maggie Holmes collection. And that little banner was just blending in a little bit too much. So I just took a Sharpie and went around the edge of the Sharpie, of the die cut, just to make it stand out just a tiny little bit. It added that dimension without inking the edges and it being too much. You can kind of tell in the video. You'll see better in the photos, but you can tell in the video. So that's that. And then I take my October afternoon mini markets and I spell out 14 months because that's how old my daughter was here. And actually, she's 17 months today, so that's 3 months ago. Man, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Feels like yesterday I just had her, but she's 17 months already. Aw, sad moment. Sad face. So I'm putting down the alphas right here. And I think I fast forward this as well. I thought I did. So that's it. And those ones are in they look kind of orangey on screen, but they're actually yellow. And then I pull out some sequins, and this is some like iridescent, like duochrome um, sequins that I found at one of my suppliers. And I just love it. Like it's so pretty. It kind of reflects blue, but it's clear and it's super, super pretty. So I just sprinkled some on and used my Ranger multi-medium in matte and just stuck everything down. And then, of course, as an afterthought, I thought that that page needed to be framed out, so I cut some. I cut some of the sheet down and I ended up backing it on that cardstock, and that had like a pearl shimmer on it. There I go with the glue. You guys know how much I love my glue. So I go overboard with the glue, but those of you who have had stuff fall off your layouts and you look back, you know why I'm adding so much glue. Um, I guess that's what happens when you use cheap glue. This stuff isn't, but yeah. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I appreciate all my new subscribers. Have a good one. Bye.